what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and all of the brave?
Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Here, drivers are currently in their qualifying right now, so not started yet. They actually are just about to end it, so it's a surprising good timing for me. I just realized that I have Austin's old link in my iRacing live time. Let me switch that over here. It is my fault. Did not even think about that, but see 175 laps to begin the race. Race info, kind of short. Just put a second race of the season. This track is not KM. It needs to be in meters or miles per hour, foot, and gallons. I do not know why it has switched over to Fahrenheit. There's no reason it should have done that, but evidently it did want to do that, so again, that will refresh in just a second. But all that we have for the information, I will pull up the starting order here. So first is Christopher Tate, second, Ricky Gonzalez, third, Austin Wheeler, fourth, Trey Whitehead, fifth, Thomas Fisher, sixth, Dustin Hall, seventh, Joseph Rajava, eighth, TJ Hanley, ninth, Brian Cloyd, 10th, Charles Whitehead, 11th, Patrick McQuaid, 12th, Jonathan Cogswell, 13th, DJ Daniel, 14th, Brock Whitehead, 15th, Chris Papa, 16th, Ryan Sizemore, 17th, Mike Sabanowski, 18th, Blaze Richardson, 19th, Christian Roos, 20th, Chris Sofield, 21st, Christopher Cash, 22nd, Wes Fuller, 23rd, Cliff Correview, 24th, Matt Miller, 25th, Chris Wheeler, 26th, Caleb Collins, 27th, Zach Woods, 28th, Josh Brownlee, 29th, Ryan Gomez, 30th, Johnny Williams, 31st, Dylan Ellis, 32nd, Cody Tarrant, 33rd, Caleb Modzelewski, Modzeleski, 34th, Chris Hupka, 35th, Robert Gillard. I believe that's race control, though, the last car. So 34 cars in the race here, 175 laps. We'll give them all a paint refresh just to see if anybody has a different paint that won't load in. Feeling Dustin Hall has one, and it's just not loaded in yet. And Tate, I believe, yeah, Tate had a penalty. That's why. There were some penalties that I didn't read. I hadn't read that. I forgot there were some people who were issued one. He goes all the way to the back instead. That'll put Gonzalez on the front row and Austin Wheeler currently lined up in second instead of Christopher Tate up front, and to give them one more paint refresh. Their paints will be white. They'll pop with the paint scheme that they have on the car. We do have driver cams again tonight, as pace car will pull in here. Starter has the flag in his hand, and green flag is in the air. We are underway here as there's a stack up in the back. Guys, looks like so far Fisher falls in 5th. Gonzalez is up 1. Ricky was a old driver for the Ghost Cup Series 3-ish. You can go in trades and get to the outside of him early on, as we have somebody who was shot down to the bottom of the track. Got really loose. Now they all scatter. Looks like the 2 may have been the culprit. That's Chris Zofield. Everybody again, they just kind of shot out of the way as McQuaid. We have cameras here. Did something happen to McQuaid? Trying to check his camera. Not sure what happened. Yeah, he might have had an internet issue. His camera's gone. As there it is, Trey's paint scheme finally loaded in. He told me he was going to have that. It's the Sonic paint scheme where he was eating a milk or drinking a milkshake last week. Did it as a little bit of a joke. As you see, yeah, there's other paint schemes that are finally loading, taking a little bit for them to actually show up completely. So you'll see maybe some more paint schemes change just a tad, but that should stay the same. But these two are just going to go at it, and Trey's going to get hurt if he stays up here any longer. He's going to get cooked. He should not be staying up here like he is, but he's still going to fight him for the position. I just don't know if it's going to work out because he's on that top line. He's going to have to burn up that tire a little bit more. On Ricky, I mean, you can fight this, but I wouldn't stay. I don't know. Thing is, this is a draft track too. I mean, it's not as heavy as it used to be at all. But this track, it definitely does rely on the draft a little bit more than others. If we go back here and you see Tate, he's not really shot up like I thought he would. You see Metler, he also works with Ghost. He broadcasts the truck series, as these guys are just under a blanket. This is what the top, what did I say here? Almost looks like 20 almost, I'd say. As we got the Slavanowski, that's the 22 of Mike Slavanowski. He's scraping the wall down. See Zach Woods. Zach Woods had a good start to the season last week. I believe he finished, what, 4th or 5th at Daytona. And Trey looks like he's finally gotten the lead. Gonzalez got overpowered on that outside. See what happens to these guys that are running outside, how their tires fare later on in the run. I think we'll start to see that they'll be burnt off. I don't think they can keep doing this, but they're making time right now is the key word. TJ Hanley moves up to 30. The guys is basically taking down the wall with them coming off the corner. I mean, if it helps you turn, I guess, to do it, but you do that too many times and it's not going to want to turn after a certain point. Luckily, these next gens are not like the old cars where you got a little bit of right front damage and then your race is basically over. And that was a little bit nerve-wracking with the old ones, as you could be hit by a pebble when your race was over, it seemed like. Hupka's got a new sponsor, Armor's Car. Kind of a Casey Kane inspired paint scheme almost. No Casey Kane when he raced with Hendrick as we got the 71 of Wheeler wiggling off the corner. I'm not sure what happened to him. I just cut and I was talking about Hupka, and then we cut to him and he's almost fishtailing it down the front stretch. This looks like almost a mini Daytona at this point. I don't think they have the small spoiler on them, or the spoiler that's... it's not a horribly small spoiler. Also not a really large one either. I like... the reason I'm checking for that is because the small ones mean they got more horsepower. The large ones, it means they have less horsepower. They want to really fix racing. Go back to the 2014 package. TJ's going to try to get the lead on Trey. Trey's going to fight him on the outside, hold a pretty steady wheel, not pinch him down, give him room, let him run up the track if he needs to. And Trey's going to get in the wall instead. The two are going to touch a little bit, just a little bit of side draft there. I don't think that's any ill intent. Nothing that's wreck each other yet. Yet is the key word. TJ's going to get tight because he's side by side with him. He actually surprisingly probably lifts off a little bit. It's going to give the guys behind him a big run. You can see Gonzalez coming with it. You can go down there as long as you saw TJ go down below the apron. You can do that here at Las Vegas. You can go as low as you want. Kind of how Phoenix is also. You can go as low as you want. You can cut the dog leg. Phoenix, however, it used to be grass. You used to not be able to do that. I get bad flashbacks at Phoenix as a Jeff Gordon fan. Got the Clinton Boyer wreck and then the Ryan Newman incident. I don't even talk about that year. TJ's going to be put 3 wide. Fisher's going to try to go to the outside now. Gonzalez is going to stay in the bottom. Where are you going to go at it? Gonzalez is going to give. No, he thought about it, giving up that position. However, he dives it on in there a little bit deeper than what I thought he would. Two will fight for it off the corner. 3 wide still. Gonzalez is going to get as low as he can. He's got help from Wheeler, but TJ is just going to be a pest, it seems like. Really get close to him and lay it on his door. That's what I like to see. That's how I kind of drive, is lay it on people's door, make them think, how much do I really want that position if somebody bounces off the wall? And that gold and white car, even Cash, who's the one? It's Dustin Hall, actually. He's going to be put 3 wide with Roos in the middle. And that's Cash in the bottom. Cash is local to me. Oh, no, they're going to squeeze each other. And what I was saying, Cash is local. He's only lives about like an hour, I think, from me. Hope this is a Texas man. We're back here. These guys are not going anywhere. And McQuaid must have had a connection issue. I will show you some of the cameras that we do have. I don't have them labeled. This race, we're going to kind of guess who they are. I wish I could set it to where they would label themselves when they enter the room, but I don't have it set to that. That's Trey, I do know that much. Hubka, I'm not sure who that is. That's Brock. I know who this is, but it's a VR. I can't remember who the driver's name is, though. I'm not sure exactly who this is. I think this is TJ, because I know TJ lives in a van. So I think that's him. Mute everybody. And we have a caution. Zach Woods, I was muting everybody on the cameras on the backstretch. That just ripped the front end of that car off. He just, wow. Okay, he just. Oh, does he not disappear? Oh, he disappears. No, I don't know. He was there for. And I can't tell if he got loose before that or what. I think he hit the apron. That's odd. I mean, evidently he's there on my screen, at least. You can see him for a while. That's weird. Oh, okay, so the 3 Sizemore comes and hits the 71, and then it hits him down to Woods, and Woods just rips the front end of that car off, and his race is evidently over. Wheeler's probably broken his toe link on the car. We'll bring everybody down pit road, surprisingly. Besides Wheeler and Cash, this is not a good idea from them. I would have came down if I were those drivers. Got someone in here, cheering on Tate. It's like the cars that pitted. Trey wins that race. However, he is fuel only. Floyd took fuel. The other guys back here took fuel. I know Papa had damage because I saw him smoking the wall multiple times. Joseph, who was not very fond of Daytona, and I agree with him. He was kind of almost like the Scrooge. He hates drafting tracks, and I hate them also, so I know exactly how he feels. See, either he got a penalty, he's probably topping off. That'd be a smart idea. He's probably topping off. Woods, yeah, Woods is. He's probably out of it. He hit hard. Sure he doesn't come in the other room. It's gonna be interesting. They have stage. Yeah, they do have stages. Where's their first stage at? Let me pull this info. Stage 1 is lap 45. Stage 2 is lap 90. So Wheeler and Cash go to lap 45, and then Pitt go to lap 90. Laps, so they're 65% fuel. So they just saved a set of tires. All I saved. They have 5 green white checkers. Good lord. Hopefully we don't have to use all those, because if we do, that is not a good sign. I don't know why he's set it that high to have that many, but it's his choice, I guess. Wheeler will take the bottom. Cash will take the top. Biggest mover right now, Collins, who hadn't pitted with these other 2 guys in front of him. Up 23 position. 23 positions. Wait, how those? Did they? Well, hold on. They gave a okay, they do have a fast repair. I could have. How does he have a fast repair? I thought we got rid of those at this track. I think he's what, 2 laps down. Yeah, he has a chance in this race still. We got rid of fast repairs. What? Pace car will pull in here though. Star will have the flag in his hand. And green flag is in the air. We are underway here. We got a caution that comes out here. It looks like it's somebody through the grass. TJ through the grass, and Charles Whitehead were involved in it. Charles, they're both rolling. Have to see. where this was at. And, okay, so that's not TJ's fault. He got hit down by... Well, he really didn't get hit down by Cash. I think he expected Cash to go up the wall a little bit more. And when he didn't, TJ just met him there, and he went right down into Charles. I don't think, really, either driver has too bad of damage. Yeah, they don't really have that bad of damage either. Charles, honestly, maybe could have been better not locking it down, just kind of letting it spin on that last one. His tire is going to be hurt a little bit. He'll probably come down pit road, fix damage. However, that does give Woods a lap back. I still am confused on why we have a fast repair. I know we voted on that. There was one for Super Speedways, yes, but I didn't know we had one overall in general. See Charles, he's gonna pull in and fix the damage. TJ, probably be smart for him to fix his damage. Johnny, Joseph, Ryan, where's TJ? I can't find it. Did he disappear? Oh, there he is. You must have somebody brake check each other. It's a Arca brakes moment. I'll get him a little bit closer to the stage end, so... TJ talking a little bit on his camera. I don't think it's really anything too dramatic to be looking at. I do need to figure out how I can roll back the footage on these cameras, though, because that would be a good thing to learn. I don't know how to do that quite just yet, though. Thank you, Kenny. I just saw your comment on that. I don't see any damage on Johnny's car. It just came down. Collins is now coming down. That's a weird pit call at this point in the race. Like, we got the stage coming up at 45, but he's gonna come down pit road already. But while these guys at least have one more caution light, we will take a quick commercial break here. As we are back here, Cat, get out of my face, please. Don't claw me with going down there. So lights should go off here. I don't know why they... I guess they do. Okay, finally. I'm going to say that's a long caution. Something this short. I know RC could speed these up if you... What do you want from me? Go away, Cat. They'll do a 15 lap sprint to lap 45 and then caution will be thrown. That'll be stage. That will not be a wreck. So luckily for that. Don't really want to see a lot of cautions. I do think stages are a good idea. Cat, if you don't stop jumping up on my desk, I'm going to keep throwing you down. Get in my bed. Sorry, y'all. My cat is jumping on my desk right in front of my microphone. She's just watching here. Do not jump on it. No, do not. But pace car will pull in here. Wheeler will lead them back to green. As green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Got another caution. Chris Papa has crashed. He's also taking Sabanowski with him. That's on. I don't know if he hit anybody. So he just got loose and Hubka happened to be there. He kind of pinballed around. And he got Ellis, and Ellis clipped Sabanowski. Sabanowski hit hard. Ellis actually got away with probably the best of them all. He's got almost no damage on it. Look from Ellis's point of view. You see, yeah, you hear Sabanowski just blew up right there also. Sabanowski sees. And blows up. Get down away from me. That brings out a third caution, and Papa's not too badly damaged. I don't think Dylan. Too badly damaged. Damaged. Dylan. Ellis, Johnny Williams is down here. I'm not sure why Johnny's down here, though. Johnny's, and they're playing bumper cars up here. Let me check the room, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me put my cat out of my room. This cat is driving me nuts. Never mind. She just lays behind my desk. I'm fine with that, but I think I will get Woods back on the lead lap here. That will. The Woods lead lap. Now back on it. Wheeler, I know Wheeler likes these cautions that are coming out because it lets him maybe snag a stage one if he gets a chance, because these laps do count. Savinovsky. I think Savinovsky had the toe. Yeah, he did. He had the toe. Just checking that. So he's got to take that 2 minutes required, and then he's got a he's gonna pop that fast sprint. He'll be off and away. That 2 minute required toe is kind of annoying. You can sometimes push in that clutch and have it almost coast around. That'd be better. I don't know if it goes off how far you are or how close you are, because I've saw some people jump to their pits on the inner pit road. Yeah, McQuaid had an internet issue. I went to check on Austin's stream, because he's streaming same time as me, and he streams PGR later. I love how I have to watch ads from my own channel. Sonoma's doing a Gen 6 league. We'll say I do miss the old gearbox that they had in Gen 6s. I think that was better than the sequential. But I don't know. I drive a manual in real life, so I think that's why I like him a little bit more. But Wheeler only has to hold him off for 10 laps now, and I think he might be able to do it also, because those tires may have evened out just a tad. The pace car will pull in here from his gearbox as Starter has a flag in his hand, entering the Geico restart zone. And green flag is in the air. We are back underway here. A surprising sound I heard. That's almost flat out, it seems like, from some of those guys. I would have expected them to lift a little bit more, but they really aren't, which is kind of surprising to me. Guys that hit, though, need to maybe save their tires a little bit. I mean, you can go really slow right now around this track if you wanted to. Savinovsky's back out on track. I believe he's what? Yeah, he's 2 laps down. So same as Zach. Kappa needs to get more damage fixed. He got a good minute fixed of his damage. He'll definitely use this stage break as a chance to get more of it fixed. But Wheeler's just scooting away. He's got a 5 or 6/10 lead over these guys right now. He's only got to hold off for 5 more laps to get that stage win. They're just scattered across everybody else. Right here, you got Tate, Fisher, and then Floyd going 3 wide for position. Tate's just going to hold it on the outside. Hope to get this position in time. It's like, yeah, there's a little bit of contact there, it seems. As long as they don't turn each other, that's fine. As long as they don't, keep in mind that there's no promises. iRacing, it seems, almost. I think guys will play nice with each other, and then next second somebody's in the wall head first. So hopefully they play nice. That's all I can hope for. Got Metler nicks the wall just a little bit. These two are still going to be fighting it out here. There's almost somebody stacked up on the bottom. Roos is almost leading that bottom lineup. We got the 71 of Wheeler thinking about making it 3 wide. It looks like he's almost going to, but Roos is now put 3 wide on the bottom. With Fisher in the middle, the 18 up top. Get 31 of Brock Whitehead coming through, passing his brother. As the 1 of Dustin Hall will go side by side with him. Cloyd's going to look to put it 3 wide, and he will be able to get his nose up in there to make it 3 wide so the 1 can't come down in time. Side drafts everywhere. Expecting nothing less at this track, pretty much. Just, dude, Thomas. I gotta watch it down there. Wheeler. I don't know if his spotter just never caught it out or what, but it came right down into him. Trying to wipe off my microphone. This cat has shed her hair on it. If you hear some other touching or my voice is going in and out, that's what I'm doing. Chloe's still going to be 3 wide. He's going for position for the stage break. He definitely wants it as Trey gets tapped by Tate. He's able to save it. I can't really blame that on anybody. It's hard racing, but Trey luckily saved it. However, he loses a lot of positions from that little nick because DJ's trying to run down Austin. Austin's only got, I believe, this lap to go, and he'll win the stage. Hasn't pitted, so he has that set of tires of these guys, and DJ's smoking him, getting off the corner. He's going as hard as he can, and Trey's going to, or Brock's going to look to the inside of him. But Wheeler should win this stage. Brock looks like he'll get second for it. Yeah, caution comes out immediately for the stage finish. So Wheeler should be the stage winner for that one as they're slowing down and almost run over each other as it ends. So Wheeler's strategy of staying out does work for the time being. We'll then watch them catch the pace car, and then I'll come down pit road and see who wins the race off pit road. This will be 4 tires and fuel for everyone. No one's not taking tires. You're not going to lap, what, 80? No, 95 with no tires. It'd be a bad choice to do that. I would not do that. I would not advise it at all. Don't start pulling my wires now, cat. As somebody's stop is off on pit road. I don't think that's a penalty. I think it's... Cat, I'm going to kill you. This cat is so annoying. Should be Wheeler who wins the race off pit road. Should be is the key word. As it's not. 2-tire stop for Cloyd. And Wheeler, it looks like. So that's a gamble. I did not expect to see that. I expected to see everybody take 4 tires and fuel. I didn't expect somebody to take only two tires and fuel. So Cloyd decides to stay out, and Chris Wheeler. I don't know if these two are related. Papa's going to get more damage fixed. That's still a pretty beat up right front, but I mean, cautions, if you have time to fix it, might as well fix it. Paul is in pit road for a while. I'm not sure why. I don't see any visible damage on that car. And I think he goes a lap down too. Paul go a lap down? Yeah, he goes, I don't know why he was on pit road for so long. That's a little bit weird. So we're back here. I put my cat out of my room so she'll stop jumping up on my desk and shedding her hair everywhere. Brian Cloyd and Chris Wheeler will lead them back to green. 50 laps of 175 done. So a little bit short of 1/3 of the way done of the race. As pace car pulls in here, starter has a flag in his hand and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. around a little bit, some of the drivers. But up here, Tate has found his way up front. These guys are all fighting for the lead. Not sure where Tate came. Tate came from all the way in the back. He qualified first, but he had a penalty, so he had to start in the back for the race start. Cogswell just set the fastest lap of the race, 29:46. It's faster by a decent amount than anybody else on the track. However, you need to look for consistency more than just one fast lap. I've learned at any track. Kappa, did he get more damage? He's gotten more damage on that car. That thing is hurt. I mean, it is hurt. As Wheeler's run looks like Brock up the track just a tad. Going to just hold his position. Those old tires, and he's going to turn Brock, and Brock is going to save it, but they're going to wreck behind him. Trey's caught up in it. And that brings out a caution as Trey has broken the toe. Oh, they're still wrecking ARCA brakes. Finally, they're just going to come to a stop. That is a lot of drivers involved in this wreck. And I think Chris is coming up the track here. Oh, I don't know. Brock is he's taking a normal entry almost like Chris isn't here. Kind of, yeah, Brock is he's entering like Chris isn't even there. So I'm not gonna put that on Chris. Bruce doesn't know what's happening. He gets involved in that. Trey gets plowed through. He actually saves it, and then that's the 08. Who is that? TJ. That's not TJ. Somebody else gets involved. The 18, just he's wrong place, wrong time. Trey is just destroyed. Who else spins up here? Somebody spins up here on their own. Like Lucas or Ryan Sizemore spins on his own. Now, who is ARCA breaking it up here? Near Joseph. He actually goes through two cars. He's lucky. Is he slowing down or is he ARCA breaking this? I think it looks like he's slowing down. No, he's very lucky. I can't tell if he's slowing down evidently. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He's slowing down. It's not as much as other people. The 6 gets hit hard. 6, and then something else happens around him. The 1 is involved also. That's where it is. There's more people involved in this. Somebody pops up out of nowhere, don't they? So Hall, this is everybody trying to avoid it. Woods disappears. Okay, yeah, this is what it is. This is Woods disappears and reappears, and Hall gets into the back with the 53, and then it's just chaos from there. So ARCA break, maybe not. I don't really know. I don't know if I'd call that ARCA break. That's a hard hit for most of those guys. You know, a lot of them had to tow it to pit road as Cogswell's down pit road. This is he wanted to come down pit road. He did not need to come down pit road on this one. This is probably just fuel. You know, some drivers probably won't be happy with that. So I imagine probably a lot. Oh, that's what it is. You wet. I was wondering what happened to you, Dustin. Now you have more time to do that if you need to. Dustin looks like he popped his fast repair. Trey, yeah, his car is utterly destroyed. I mean, he had to tow immediately. I mean, I don't know if you all can see it. I'll turn this off. His toe links are basically broke everywhere on the car. I'm going to rewind it just a tad. But, I mean, they are literally destroyed on the whole car. One of them was just completely broken. They have a good view of it. Yeah, you can see. So look at, I'm going to zoom in on it. That doesn't zoom in anything. So I can't really get it zoomed in, but his right front tire is pointed towards the right. His left front's pointed left. Right rear straight, and his left rear I think is straight still. Now it's pointed in. So, yeah, so he got damaged pretty badly. Pretty dang badly. But lights do go off on the pace car, and Bruce, who made it through, he's going to be up here in third right now. He's probably happy with how that turned out for him. So now again, stage is at lap 90. So I have 30 laps to go towards the stage. I don't expect it to calm down here, but that did take out a lot of good drivers. Actually, no, everybody's still in the race, surprisingly. So some of them saved their fast repairs. The pace car will pull in here. Sir will have the flag in his hand, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. See the 55 looks like he's going to run that a little bit high. Wheeler, however, is going to get back up to Tate's bumper. These two have equal tires, so it should be a good battle between them. No major tire difference. However, these guys back here are now trying to sort their way back up to the front. Some of these guys were up there and then got involved in an incident. Others weren't. We got the two of Zofield getting around. Some of these guys I should know easily because I should remember their numbers, but I don't, surprisingly. Let's go Fisher and Hamley. Somebody just said there. Where is Fisher at? Fisher he's currently riding third on his car number. He's actually going to get to the outside of Wheeler. He's going to have a run or a draft help from Tate, and he's going to pull up and get around Wheeler right now. He's going to stick to the outside also, so he's going to really just hope the car wants to turn with him, and it will so far. He needs to get down here. He's trying to get the quarter panel of Tate, but he can't get a hold of it just quite yet. This is oh my gosh, this is a whole gaggle of cars here. I don't know what is going on back here. These are lap down cars. Yeah, these guys are ones that got involved in the wreck, and they're trying to battle for either. There's one car that's one lap down. The Sabanowski and Hall are battling for the lead lap down position. and Wheeler. The guys behind him aren't, so they shouldn't go absolutely nuts yet. But again, that's tell racers to calm down. They're not going to calm down. They want a position to have a chance for it. As Gillard almost gets nipped there from behind. Cody, so I believe he squeaked through that wreck. Got the 8 and the 48. As Joseph has jumped to pits. And Trey has wrecked back here on his own. I just, ooh, that's a, he's luckily locked that down. He didn't hit anything. Actually, good save by him. Just got in there a little bit too hot. See what happened to Joseph. Why did he enter the pits? He's got some right front damage. That's why. Where did he get this right front damage from? That's my question. I don't know. He's got damage on that car. Mettler has jumped to pits also. It's interesting to see these guys in pit road like they are. Don't think we'll see anybody. No, Fisher looks like he's going. He can fake if he wants. He's going to stay. He's going to go down pit road. So he's going to call a shot a little bit early. 22 laps left in the stage. He's going to go ahead and jump the gun kind of on that. That is it Wes that's there? No, it's not Wes. Who is it? That's Ricky. I thought it was an O and an 8. Joseph left. Matt left also. Not completely sure why, but they did. Wait, was that Joseph? So I think Joseph just rage quit. Not joking either. I think he actually just did. He just left the Discord also. I was checking to wonder where he went. It's an odd move by him. as we're back here. 6 cautions so far. 5 for Rex, 1 for the stage. So there will be 1 more stage break at lap 90. And then after that, it's a sprint to the end, 85 laps. It'll be Tate and Wheeler up front now. Yes, don't need to pan to those guys. That's my bad. You think I need to pan all the way down, but I don't. Every pace car will pull in here. Starter has the flag in his hand. And green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Can't pull up that driver info. It's got me demonetized. Tate up here has got to deal with Wheeler right now. Wheeler's probably going to be on his bumper for a good bit of time until that stage break will happen. Looking at Cloyd back here, we got Brock trying to work his way back through the pack again. I'm not too bright. I just realized that the green flag that we had, I completely forgot about that. That was my bad. Somebody's 3 wide on the apron. That's Cody Wheeler. No, one of the Wheelers. Chris Wheeler. I don't know why I say Cody. 3 wide up here again. Looks like around the 20 or 72. That's when fight somebody nicked each other because somebody was shot up the track. I know they probably didn't want to be up there, but somebody gave them a little bit of a nudge, so they decided to get out of the way and not get absolutely wiped with each other. Don't do that. That was almost bad. Wheeler looks like he's definitely risen up to the occasion of being one of them to battle. Somebody running a Corona, or that's a Corona paint scheme. Not race. I don't even know why I hit that. That's my bad. Didn't realize my finger was near that, or my mouse was near that button at all. This is a whole group of cars, and Roos is gonna run that 72 a little bit low. Collins was looking to force it in there. Roos could have ran him even lower if he wanted to. Fisher's trying to make his way back up here. We saw him up here earlier too. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him up towards the front. There's a lot. I mean, you're swapping positions left and right back here. Bam, 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 bam. Position change, position change, position change. Every single time you look back here, somebody's moving up and down the track. And that's a little bit of contact there. I think it's Cloyd and who is that? May have been Cash. I think it may have been either Cash or TJ. They're 3 wide back here off the corner, and contact made. To keep it straight, TJ gets some damage from it, though. That's not going to be good for him. Trey got some damage also. These next ones are not the update of the model forms. They're not as bulletproof as they were before. We got a caution out here. I can hear somebody's tires. And it's Charles Whitehead, apparently. And Richardson and Sabanowski are involved. Sabanowski doesn't have a front end, does he? Nope, he does not. It's the wall. If he got tight behind him. I guess he's trying to arch to get into the corner here. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, he's got to be trying to arch it to get in. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that he's trying to do is he's trying to arch it to get into the corner. How does Richardson get involved in this? Look at Richardson's point of view. Oh, he's wrong. Yeah, he's just wrong place, wrong time. Couldn't go anywhere. So that brings out the 7th caution, 80 laps in this race. This is 8 laps before the stage also. This is an interesting call. You could come down pit road and go really slow if you wanted to. If you wanted to, and just go really slow around the track so you don't burn them off. No, that is a strategy. There we go. I don't know how to read military time. I need Tate here to help me with this. I know he can't help me with this. I actually don't know what these times are. Oh, that's what it is. Let's see who's in here. We got some other drivers are still in here. Nobody went down pit road besides the guys that were damaged. Woods, how many laps on is Woods? Woods is he down any laps? No, he's down 2, I think. Had a rough time so far. Light's still gonna stay on the car. Yes. I am evidently, this is giving me the wrong location for something here. So I know we need sponsors badly. So if you all know anybody that is looking for sponsors or wants to sponsor something, please reach out to me because we need it badly. Very badly. Yeah, it's not that like I say it. We just need sponsors. That's not really how it is. That's just how I can basically just put it flat out. The lights should go off on the pace car here, though. See if they do. And they will go off on the pace car. There'll be Tate and Wheeler, the front row. This will be a little 5-lap sprint to the stage break also for these guys. It's kind of what Wheeler had to deal with earlier. Wheeler, however, he had to go about 10-ish laps. He kept getting cautions at the right time for him, however, so he got actually pretty lucky with that. Pace car will pull in here. Starter will have the flag in his hand. 5-lap sprint to the stage break as green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Tate trying to run away from Austin Wheeler. I mean, knowing that it's the stage is coming up, he can make a pretty drastic move. He can just get... Oh, he's going to get him off. No, he's so close. Tate slips up once. It's going to give Wheeler the chance. Wheeler's trying to get that quarter panel. If he can just get it right here. Tate's going to throw a block, and the 55's going to go around behind him. Gomez in front of the pack, and he's going to get hit hard from behind. Fisher will also get involved. We are having a wreck fest unfold here. Says Papa's wrecked. That is not Papa who's wrecked. He probably slowed down and stopped. Gomez has just a squeeze in the wall up there from Ryan. Yeah, you can only get so close to somebody. It's on Ryan there. And he stops. Ooh, 6 hits him hard. He gets banged around the track. Oh, it looks like Papa did get spun back here somehow. How did he get spun? 3 wide. He's coming down a little bit and actually gets spun down to the inside, so he's actually maybe better than he got spun because he wasn't going to get hit. He says 57 has, 53 is wrecked. Sure what's happening to him. That will be probably the stage. Yeah, that'll be the stage in. I don't want the race info. Why is this here? Why is the race info here? Also weather. Did it change over to? Yeah, it did. Well, apparently we're gonna die out here according to the weather. What in the world is that? That is a weird stat we're getting. But Charles and these guys that pitted before, this is what I thought that they might try. They come down pit road, ride around for a couple of laps, don't have to burn off their tires. Basically, just leapfrog them on lap position. That basically is what they just did. That's a smart idea. Very smart idea. So Charles will get the lead back. If I had to guess, he can probably go about 40 laps on fuel. Possibly 40 laps on fuel. Appa, he didn't get any damage. He's probably just topping off. Very lucky that he got spun like he did. As we are back here, as I just decided to run that quick commercial. We need more commercials again. Reach out to us, please. But different players up front. Very different players up front. Charles Whitehead and Robert Gillard. Your front two drivers here. Pace car will pull in. Starter has the flag in his hand, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. You got Ryan, who's going to loop it and save it. He goes down pit road immediately. Trace coming down also. He must have gotten a penalty. That's a good save from him. I saw him getting really loose on the bottom, but Charles is going to maintain the lead as that 54 bobble is going to inadvertently block Tate with that bobble. Tate's going to force it. That's almost the way to get turned there. Kind of force his way down to the bottom. That's kind of aggressive, but he made his way down to the bottom in time, luckily for him. Let's see, what does that say in the back of his car? You can only say this as Chris Tater Racing. You got guys loose up front. Johnny's hitting the bottoming out. Dustin, who we saw earlier, get a little bit of a nick from Austin Wheeler. He keeps it strong. Straight. And where it got strong from. Able to maintain his spot as they start to scatter back here again. As sideways, who is that sideways again? Somebody's sideways is somebody's up in the walls. Charles is probably gonna get passed here from Justin. Gonna get to the outside of him now. Gonna still hold his position, not gonna give it up. Gonna go as low as he can. You would think that going as low as you can is the smartest idea. It's kind of not sometimes. It's weird how it works. Like, you got a massive run, yeah, it might work, but it's kind of like you go out there and you bottom out and you lose like a mile per hour and then you pick it back up. It's an odd thing to deal with, but Charles is probably gonna get freight trained here if if Dustin gets around him. Once Dustin, if he does get around him, as Charles gonna get a little bit tight there. See him bail out the throttle. Flames come out the pipe. Back here we got the 33 of Cloyd. Papa and Roos is also back here. As that is a destroy. How was that car still? Look at that car. Look at the right front wheel. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look at this. That right front wheel is pointed inwards. It is so broken. Yeah, you can see it there. Look at how bad that is. I have no idea how he's still driving that car like that. It's destroyed. Johnny, he lost the lead and he lost 2 more positions, and he's probably going to drop a little bit more throughout the pack. Wheeler, if he doesn't wreck himself, he's a little antsy. Surprised we haven't seen more of DJ. DJ's been really quiet this whole entire race. He's not really made that much noise. Coming up on 75 laps left, Dustin Hall with the lead. Tate gonna try to chase him down as these guys an hour. I'm gonna say it because they'll do something stupid. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for a little bit longer, not too long. On that sentence, I was gonna say at least. The 72 and Johnny Williams going at it. That's for a 6th position. See, Woods is still in the race. Woods has had a rough night. He's not done horrible, but he's just really been struggling. Had that good start to the season as Tate's gotten up to the bumper of Hall now. .99 and 33 is just gonna get himself towed. I can't speak. Turned. Oh Lord, it's getting late at night. Lloyd and Ellis. Apparently, toined is a word in my vocabulary now. I don't know what my speech has gone to. What is that on the side of his car? Okay, we're gonna do this manually here. I cannot see what that is on the side of his car. I'm actually curious. What in the world is this, Trey? Or Brock? Nice. What? That is one of the weirdest photos I've ever saw on the side of a car, but okay. I wish I know how to use mouse aim, but I do not know how to disable it once you enable it because it gets stuck on. So, yeah. I can't get it off once it turns on. So Cloyd's going to run Papa up high. Back here in the pack, these guys are up under a big blanket right now. Some of these guys are really fast, but here other guys are probably holding them back, so they're having to sort through a lot of stuff to get up through it. Tate's... Actually, Wheeler's gotten around Tate. Paul, he is the highest IR in here. He's 4.2. I was 4.5, 1 point down to 3.6 because nobody can race in A Open. But Paul's the highest IR. I think the cap is 4.5 in this league, I believe. I think. Keep in mind, at least, I think at least one more pit stop is needed. They'll have to come down at least one more time. So it's not just going to be so easy for him. Excuse me. Gonzalez has just gotten loose and he's come back up on the track. 3 wide here. It looks like we got Zofield and Brock, and Williams is going to be put in the wall from Zofield. I think somebody realized they were 3 wide and they kind of got a little bit too close to each other. But yeah, Wheeler trying to get the lead here from Hall. This is going to bring Tate back into the picture, though, as they're probably going to side draft each other super hard. And side drafting this car is absolutely horrible. It's so strong. I mean, it basically just sucks you right back to him. Right back to you immediately. Brownlee's down the road. I'm not surprised. He probably wore out that right front tire. How much it's turned in, it's probably scraping off every speed or every amount of speed that he has, and it's just chewing through it. Literally chewing through it. Pick it up, Zofield. Amazing. Sam Baker. Hubka, there you go. Saves it. Got a little bit loose there. Hubka's only up to 10th. He's been really quiet this whole race, too. However, he's up 24 positions, so I don't think he qualified, though. I don't believe he did qualify. You don't have to. I used to not do that a lot of the time. Did not mean to show that. But it'll be 65 laps left, and Tate's slowly tracking down Hall ever so slightly. Little by little, every single time it seems he's gaining on him. Really, the front 3 runaway right now. So it must be a pretty good tire length right now. I mean, yeah, they got to keep in mind. No, they don't have. Paul has the youngest tire, or the oldest tires of these guys up here, besides Gillard. Williams is down. Brownlee, he's still down pit road. He's really hurt. Trey, I think he's, what, 1 lap down? No, he's multiple. He's like 3, yeah. I'm going to say Trey, he's 3 laps down. It's not the race that he wanted to see at all for him. Just get up. He got involved in a lot of stuff that, you know, there's nothing that you can do. And that's kind of what racing is. There's some events that you get involved in, and you're just like, this is a joke, right? Getting so many notifications on Steam for people hopping on Helldivers too. Very popular game right now. Might get it. 72 looks like he's gonna look to the inside of the 54. He'll get that position. DJ slowly making his way up here on that W paint scheme. You're sponsored by W, but at the same time we're really not. We don't really do much with them. As Cogswell's gonna come down pit road. Pretty sure that's probably planned from him as they're running into some lap traffic. That 18 has to have some engine damage. And surprisingly, these cars are actually pretty difficult to get engine damage in. I don't really think I've had a car that's gotten engine damage besides just blowing up. They don't get engine damage, they just explode. Then it's a, well, sucks kind of moment for you. If you're the driver of the car. Hall's going to nick the wall there off of 2. For him, you really don't want to see that, but he's not too hurt from it. But Wheeler's going to come to the inside, try to maybe capitalize on it. Getting a little bit older tires on Hall. Hall's not going to go down and chase Wheeler. He can lay it on his door, but Wheeler's going to be clear. Hall's going to sail it. He's going to sail it here. He's going to try to get to the outside, and I think he has the outside of him. He can get a big run. But Wheeler's going to squeeze him up and get clear of him. Put Austin Wheeler to the lead now. Tate's just slowly tracking these guys down as DJ's still trying to get around the 72 of Caleb Collins. Joer's down and Wheeler's down. These guys get into some pit stops, so we'll take a commercial break. One will be side by side, the other will not be. As we are back here, Tate has got the lead from these guys up here, and DJ's also made his way up front. I just hit the. Am I having a stroke over here or something? Hit the wall. Good Lord. I think I've had a stroke about 20 times this stream. I don't know what's going on with me. Wait, so pit stops are going to happen. This may get them to the end. I don't know. Yeah, Savanowski just said embarrassing in the chat. He is evidently not happy with how his race has gone. Some drivers will be unhappy. I don't blame them. Gonzalez and Papa are down pit road. Hubka and Fisher coming down, so they pitted on lap 90. Lap 26. So they'll probably maybe go to the end from this. But DJ's caught Tate, and he's right behind him. Looks like he's going to try to go around. Tate also is going to run up the track a little bit because he's going to get tight under him just a tad. This will bring, it looks like the 72 and the 55. 55 is a lap down. I think he pitted a lot of, I need to recheck these. We have a, oh my lord, a caution comes out as DJ Daniel has apparently crashed off of turn, actually going into 3 and 4. I was checking to see what I can do to stop getting so many notifications. DJ got tight. Actually, Tate hit the wall, and DJ was just wrong place, wrong time, and then, oh gosh, he hit hard. Tate got really tight out of nowhere. The car just did not turn anymore. That is odd right here. Look at this. I'm just like, and then it almost gets like tight again. Yeah, I don't think DJ's trying to do that at all either. DJ probably got super tight also. Let's watch DJ. Yeah, he's got a handful of that. So that's probably packing air on his car, if I had to guess. Then does happens to Tate? Does he come down, or is he just getting? That knocks the toe out of Tate's car. It looks like. Yeah, Tate just got really tight. Really, really tight. It's just not normal to see. But Tate, he's going to be in pit road getting his damage fixed. Now, the guys that just pit, this is a great... Oh, no, I don't think they could... No, yeah, they were a lap down. They got trapped a lap down, so... Is and isn't good for them at the same time. Depends on which driver you are. Ever Collins will win that race off of pit road. I believe Collins may be a new driver. I think he is new. As PGR stuff always does good, and I don't understand how, but I think people just like money racing in general. Also, I need to respond to Freedom. Got rejected from Freedom, trying to get a sponsor, not sponsorship, partnership with them. I think they thought that one of the videos that we made wasn't my voice. I had to tell them that it was my voice. So I don't, don't know if we'll stick with him. We might just go with somebody else. Forgot that's a really, really short ad. Still waiting for them to get waved around, so we'll probably run this other one again. No, they're not. They're about to go green this time. By is surprised they got waved around that late. What in the was that? Caleb Collins will lead them back to green. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Oh, don't do that. They're going to scatter. The one was in the wall. I think they might have, actually the one might have got in the wall because of the 18. Saw him up on the wall up there up front, so it's probably the doing of two people as Trey's trying to unlap himself still. He's stuck, what, 2 laps down, I think? Yeah, when it comes by this time. Yeah, he's stuck down 2 laps, so he's trying to get at least 1 lap back. If he can get 1 lap back, then that'll help him a lot. However, he will not be in the lucky dog position. These guys are going to start racing back here now for us. These guys behind them are not for position. Some of these guys are just, it's weird how they got sorted out. You got some guys that didn't pit, that pit before that caution. Others didn't. Some are just trying to get their lap back, or one of their laps back. So they're all just, yeah, they're everywhere. It's just everywhere at this point, it seems like. Trey's just wanting to get one of them back at this point. If I was Caleb, I'd almost maybe let him go, possibly. I mean, you're not going to get anything out of battling him. So I choose the lesser of 2 evils, as he will let him go, kind of. But see, Brock was behind his brother, so it kind of did hurt him a little bit. Cogswell is going to come and help. But then Lucas will help Caleb Lap cars playing a big picture here now in this race, late in it. Really weird to find out who's where, because this is just such a jumbled list of drivers. I'm gonna make sure, and what it is correct, but still it's weird to see because a lot of these guys are not on the lead laps. They're just kind of fighting for nothing at this point. And there's no planned cautions left in the race, so any caution that comes out is an unplanned one. Keep that in mind. If the caution is thrown, that means somebody has wrecked in the back of the pack. This is just a weird jumble of cars at this point. And Tate's just kind of probably, honestly, maybe just watching this happen. I mean, he really doesn't have to go up there and race these guys. Just let them kind of wear their tires out, because he's just probably riding, seeing this all happen in front of him. We'll do one lap on board with a random driver. We'll do 5 different drivers here, starting up front. So, I just have to be on Caleb right now, so we'll do him to begin with. Okay, we're actually going to stop that because this is just a cluster of cars. I mean, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cars up here. And this isn't even the top. This isn't even the 11 cars that are up front either. Bruce has some nose damage. He probably needs to get that fixed if he has a chance. I can't speak tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm having 20,000 strokes when I try to say even a single word. It's like when it comes out of my mouth. And again, I don't know why. Tate's going to throw a little bit of a block because he's going to try to go for the lead. Put Tate to the lead right now as he kind of just honestly waited back, it seemed like. Probably a smart move from him also. But however, Caleb's going to fight him back. Don't know which line's the dominant one, but Caleb's been staying on the high line. Brock's going to get him stuck in that high line, though. He's not going to be able to come down. Where maybe draft of a car in front of you can play a big factor, too. Hop up, get the draft, and duck out when you have a really big run. Wheeler's coming down pit road again. I don't think these guys should have to pit again. Don't think they should. Tate's going to try to get around DJ. Oh, DJ gonna wreck himself. I don't know why he's fighting that so hard as they almost come back up on the track and wreck. Don't know if DJ just had too much wheel into it. We're gonna look back real quick. Oh, that car stepped out earlier. Yeah, that car stepped out way earlier. It steps out probably right around here. It steps out, and then it steps out again, and then that's on him. He just smacks the wall. Yeah, that broke his toe link. That just destroyed that car. Ends his night. So almost goes bad for the leader, really bad for the leader, Christopher Tate. Could probably cause these guys to panic back there that saw that wreck that was happening. They probably got out of the throttle so they didn't plow each other. Tate, he'll put Trey back 2 laps down. Now, Trey might fight it. Brock is Trey's brother. So maybe Trey fights hard here for this. He could be really difficult with him, which would not be a bad idea if I was that driver either. See, Brock is following Trey. Oh gosh, it's almost loose there. Brock he could have came down and hit Tate. And the brothers work together, and it looks like kind of they are and aren't at the same time. I don't even know who's on the lead lap here. As Tate tried to get down pit road, so at least one more pit stop if he got down to pit road speed. We're gonna have to go back and look. There is no way he just got back to pit road speed. If he did, I don't know did he want to go down pit road? We'll see. Did he get down to pit road speed in time? Oh my gosh, he did. Are you kidding me? Did he mean to go down pit road, or is he sent down there? No, he did. Oh my gosh. Talk about getting all you can. Good Lord, Tate. Wow. That looked crazy from mine. That was actually really smooth from his end. That undoubtedly hurt him getting in, though. Undoubtedly hurt him getting in. His pit stop time in total was 44 seconds. Actually, no, he was faster than Wheeler down pit road. Wow. See if he's faster than Brock overall. Wow, he was actually the fastest person down pit road. Are you kidding me? I'm talking about overall also. That was amazing. I don't know how he did that. So evidently, they had one more pit stop. I was wrong on that. See when Collins takes his pit stop. Does he try 2 tires is a question mark. See Fisher and Zofield down pit road. Now, when does Collins come? I mean, can you beat Tate's pit entry is the better question, it seems like. Because that dude got all he could getting in there. See, Wheeler got out in front of Tate. Wait, what? How? Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at another Wheeler. But Tate was 44 seconds down pit road. Wheeler was 38. Wheeler only took 2 tires. That's why. I was wondering why. I was looking at somebody else. It must have been. That is my bad there. But before these guys get within 10 to go, we're going to take our last really, really quick commercial break. It'll be one ad, and we'll be back. It'll be side by side, of course. As we are back here, Caleb finally came down pit road. That's going to leave these front 6 to still come down pit road. Wheeler is probably trying to run from Tate as fast as he can right now because Tate's going to be coming for him. That's why I was thinking Tate or Cody, because the 74. Roos and Hupka both came down at the same time. So Woods, these guys are probably hoping for a caution at this point. That's really the only thing I can think they're hoping of, and it's 14 laps left. Been going racing for a little bit over 2 hours at this point. And Wheeler, he's just hoping that Tate gets slowed up by some of these cars that he's passing, putting him in between him and Tate. Saw 2 tires. I mean, they really weren't like a huge burden, surprisingly. And I say that because I really would have expected them to just fall off a cliff, but I've yet to see that this whole entire race. It's pretty good, cool to see at the same time. Cody Terrence down pit road. This will put Woods to the lead. Woods has a 20-second gap over Ryan, but Ryan's got to come down pit road also. Cogswell needs to come down pit road. We'll just do 1 lap on board here with 3 random drivers since it's getting a little bit later in the race. I'm also trying to find something to do. looking at some of those guys that are going around the track. Okay, that's how you do something, Ryan. Drift it to a stop, and he comes to a complete stop, and hopefully no caution gets thrown because he is out of the way of the whole track here. Yeah, no caution thrown, so Wheeler is hoping that this gap that he's built will maintain for just enough time. He's got close to a second and a half over Tate, and any cars he can put in between him and Tate will help him so much. I think Wheeler was a latecomer last season, but within 5 laps, or when you have 3 laps to go, I think you light it up. Turn the tires or light the flame and just go. And you hope the tires last, because if they don't, well, nothing you can do. Excuse me, my throat's kind of going away here. He's keeping that gap pretty much the same to Tate. Now, I'm not even going to speak it into existence. I was going to say something can change this, but I'm not going to say it, because as soon as I say it, it's going to happen. It's getting a little bit closer. And if I'm Wheeler now, I'm going as low as I can, cutting the track as much as possible. So you maybe can start using that apron. However, you're going to catch some lap cars here. You can catch these lap cars in a good spot and get around them cleanly. So this will give him even more of a buffer to Tate, because Tate's coming. Tate was a 10th faster that lap. 4 laps to go. Coming to 3. Wheeler's probably getting a little bit nervous. 2-tire stop. He tried it out. He's got 2 lap cars ahead of him. 3 laps left now. See if he's going to cut off some more time. Not a lot, though. Wheeler's almost matching him with the times. However, Tate was actually 10th, and he's 0.13 faster. Over 2 laps left now. Lap car going to be coming up here. Wheeler probably can get on here and draft the 55, and he will do it as Brownlee has crashed. Lap 150. Why did it just not give me that notification? It's like Wheeler will get around the 55 really easily. Tate might catch him in a weird spot, and I think he will. Brownlee, he is down there on the track. Oh, he's on lap 150. His count is. So he just keeps it down. No caution is thrown. White flag will be in the air one more time around here for Austin Wheeler. And I think Tate has fallen off, so Wheeler, just take it easy. Don't wreck the car. As long as you do that, you should have the win here at Las Vegas. What the... As Wheeler comes into 3, comes out of 4, and he will win here at Las Vegas with Tate falling just a little bit short at the end. Brock Whitehead coming home 3rd. We'll watch Wheeler do his burnout here. That's how you do it. You burn it down and blow it up. I'll bring in the top 3 drivers though. Let me make sure I got my Discord unmuted. I do. Bring in the 3rd place driver and Brock Whitehead. Hey
Oh,
Brock, this is Bryce in the booth. Have a copy, man.
yeah, I got you.
And so you come home third, you fall just a little bit short there. How did the race go for you overall though? Because it seemed like you were kind of like middle of the pack, and you started rising up towards the front as the race went on.
Yeah, it went really well. I saved the tires pretty good and was able to get up there from the guys burning them off. And I was up there and got stage points both stages this week and had a little setback, but obviously it didn't really affect it. I think maybe if I didn't get it, I'd be up there battling Austin, but I'll take third any day.
And so, what happened on that last restart? Because I don't know, did some people not get waved around? Because I'm kind of confused about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that were stuck a lap down, and then there's also people a lap down behind that started behind the leaders, just because it made us go around them when we were lining up, and it was just a big O race between 3 cars and 5 lap down cars trying to get their laps back. So I have no idea. All I know is I was focused on the 3 cars I was racing while trying not to burn my tires up racing lap down cars.
Well, what do you think you needed there at the end to catch those guys? Or is it pretty much you were just kind of almost hoping for a caution at that point?
Um, it was just I was hoping for a caution because I had planned the whole race to keep an extra set of tires for just in case there's a green white checkered. Um, but it I think if we did get the caution, then it'd be a lot more battles than what had happened, and I might not have came out third. So there was a positive and a negative about if there was a caution, I would think.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Whitehead Racing and everybody over there, you for broadcasting, Hubka for putting the league on, and everybody that showed up.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good job tonight, man.
Thank you.
It's Brock Whitehead, the 3rd place driver. We will bring in the 2nd place driver and Christopher Tate. Hey, Tate, this is Bryce in the booth. Have a copy, man.
Yes, sir.
And so you fall just a little bit short there at the end. How did the race go for you overall, though? Because it seemed like you had to really, you were already behind from the start, even though you qualified on the pole. I believe you had a penalty from Daytona. So how did that affect the race overall for you?
I just forced to be more patient. It's pretty tough coming to the field, just dirty air and all that, and how bad the car pushes and all. But luckily it was a long race. They clean for the most part. We had a couple issues, but it's racing. So glad to finish where I finished. Get a good point. Good points tonight.
And so what do you think you needed there at the end to chase down Wheeler? And also, did you mean to enter pit road like you did on that last pit stop? Because you were coming in hot.
Yes and no. I knew. I mean, I hit 50 right at the line, so it's pretty much perfect. But I was really just trying to maximize all the time I could. And I knew Wheeler was going to take 2 tires. And I thought I could catch him with 4, but just wasn't that much of a difference on tires. And yeah, I think if I would have taken 2, I would have probably held him off. But it's just one of those simple calls. Cost you a win.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, T-Top Manufacturer always helped me out. You for broadcasting everyone in the race, putting on the league, allowing me back in for a 3rd time. But yeah, it's a good race overall, and just ready for the next one.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. Good job coming home second tonight, man.
Hit it.
Let's see what this is. Somebody's complaining. All right, we'll bring in the race winner in Austin Wheeler. Hey, Austin, this is Bryson Booth. Have a copy, man.
Yes, sir. Got you, bud.
And so you come home with the win there. How did the race go for you overall, though? And especially what was going through your head that last pit stop, knowing that you were going to take 2 tires?
Yeah, I mean, it went pretty well. Track position was definitely key. I feel like I had a pretty good car to run up front when I was up there, but when you're stuck in traffic, it's kind of hard to go anywhere. Everybody's running so tight. Um, I was hoping the caution wouldn't come out when it was, I don't know, what, 30 or 40 to go. I was on a strategy there and kind of put us behind. But that set up the opportunity for the 2 tire stop there at the end, and just happened to have a little quicker stop than Tate and jumped him, and that's what gave us the win there.
Yeah, I know. So what was going through your head after that last pit stop? Was it pretty much just hoping that Tate wouldn't catch you in time?
Yeah, I mean, once I beat Tate off pit road, I pretty much that was who I was racing. As long as Zach didn't save enough fuel there to make it to the end, and as long as I can keep a gap between me and him and still somehow manage the run to the end of the race, that was going to be key.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank Wheelers Painting. My wife, my good friend Jonathan has spotting for me during this race. And then Chris Cash for letting me in the Smoky Mountain Racing. Good to get him a 1-2 finish here tonight.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home with the win, man.
Thanks, Bryce. Thanks for broadcasting. We'll talk to you later.
That was Austin Wheeler, the race winner. I will go over the finishing order here now. Austin Wheeler first. Christopher Tate second. Third, Brock Whitehead. Fourth, Dustin Hall. Fifth, Wes Fuller. Sixth, Caleb Collins. Seventh, Thomas Fisher. Eighth, Chris Wheeler. Ninth, Chris Hupka. 10th, Christian Roos. 11th, Chris Zofield. 12th, Brian Cloy. 13th, Cody Tarrant. 14th, Christopher Cash. 15th, Dylan Ellis. 16th, TJ Hanley. 17th, Cliff Corview. 18th, Zach Woods. 19th, Ricky Gonzalez. 20th, Jonathan Cogswell. 21st, Ryan Sizemore. 22nd, Ryan Gomez. 23rd, Trey Whitehead. 24th, Robert Gillard. 25th, Blaze Richardson. 26th, Chris Papa. 27th, Josh Brownlee. 28th, DJ Daniel. 29th, Charles Whitehead. 30th, Johnny Williams. 31st, Caleb Mazaleski. 32nd, Mike Sawanowski. 33rd, Matt Metler. 34th, Joseph Rajalva. And 35th, Patrick McQuaid. I'm not going to keep you on any longer, so I'll let you all go.